I want to talk about My Hero Academia. I absolutely love this series. I've read all the manga. I might be a chapter behind in the manga, but I'm not all the way caught up to the sub release of the anime. But let me tell you, this shit is incredible. The anime is stellar, incredible. I've made it up to the vigil, right past the end of the vigilante arc of Deku's vigilante arc. I think that's what it's called, where he gets caught by Class 1A, and which is so powerful because, granted, if he wasn't ungodly tired from protecting people by himself for days, because to be fair, I don't think Endeavor was doing as much. Genist, like, their whole goal was to push him out into the limelight and have All For One attack him, which I think is a terrible idea. I don't know how you could be the top 3 heroes and think that was smart at all. They're using this kid, but the kid's okay with it because that's Deku's philosophy. That is how Deku has lived his entire life. He does not give a fuck about himself. Doesn't. He doesn't. He, like, there's nothing in his mind that, he will break every bone in his body, every arm in his, body. I guess he only has 2. You get the point. He would do anything to damage himself if he could protect somebody else. But right now, as it speaks, I think he could solo the entire class. If he is fully rested, he solos that entire class. Now, there are 3 outliers to that fight. Okay? If that fight were to actually happen where he had full rest, there's 3, in my opinion, outliers to that fight. 1, Bakugo. 2, Shoto. 3, Momo. And you're like, why Momo? Well, if Momo's controlling all the dumbass fuckers in the class, like, the tape guy, the guy who talks to animals, the multiple arm dude. Oh, and the shadow guy's another one that, like, he would probably have to worry about. But if she is the brains of the operation, I think they'll be okay. Do they win? No. Because he would do exactly what Lemillion did to them. He would take out all of them, boom, boom, boom. But, like, his danger sense wouldn't go off because there's no malintent. And he wouldn't want to hurt them. So it'd be a hard fight for him where he couldn't do anything, if that makes it. Like, he wouldn't hit any. It'd be him running. But if he were to actually fight and actually want to, like, hurt them, easy clap. It is harder for him to run away, even though he would run away and they wouldn't catch him. There's no way. But Bakugo, because Bakugo knows Deku. Bakugo knows him like the back of his fucking hand. And his apology it crushed me. It was so much better in the anime, but it crushed me in the manga too. But then, like, you have these people, like, the whole time they're trying to catch him, you have these people, like, the headphone jack chick was like, oh my god, you really helped me when you let me know about studying and taking notes. It's like, this is bullshit. And then Mineta, what he said made sense. Mineta was like, I didn't like you when you were like, I never thought your powers were cool because they obviously weren't. But, like, how hard you fought, how hard you tried, like, I admired you for that. He said he liked him, which, what? But okay. So he spit straight facts. Who else? The tentacle guy was like, oh my god, you said this one thing, and then it really helped. It made me feel so good. It's like, no. Shoto's was good. Uraraka's, I know what she says, and it's incredible. Bakugo's apology was top tier. But, like, does it really make up for all the shit he did? But, like, it explains why he did it. which was good. Then you got, Endeavor, or not, Ingenium. His was all right, his was all right. But you got Froppy, hers was fucking terrible. But I also dislike her with a passion. I think she gets way too much. I don't dislike her. She's okay. But I think she gets hyped up too much when she's just a frog. And yes, I know what her tongue can do, but like, she's done nothing. Like, the show hypes her up too. They're like, oh, she's like the best support character. She's like the best. No. She's fucking trash. Like, don't say she's best support character. She's trash. But like, but what Izuku has to go through and evolve and catch up to, because at this point he's still, and I think in his mind he's like, I don't beat Shigaraki. I have to get better. I have to get stronger. I have to protect people because I stand a little bit of a chance against him. They don't stand a chance at all. That's how far down he believes they are, which is true. Because most of them don't have quirks that should be, heroes at all. And like, the civilians have the right to be paranoid. Yes, this might be the best secure place of all time, but you've said that about so many things. You said that about Tartarus, and the villains broke out of that. Like, he shouldn't have gone, but he should, because he needs sleep. He needs to be able to recover. He smelled bad. He, has all these things, and it's because he's wearing himself out because he doesn't care about himself. And that's what crushed me. Because I think people can, feel for that on a level at some point. That's always been, in my opinion, Deku's biggest strength and his biggest weakness. How much he's willing to do to get where he wants to go, but like, also, he's not willing to get there if it drags somebody else down. You know what I mean? Like Shoto. His fight with Shoto back in the day. He did not want to win that fight unless he dragged Shoto to use his full strength. Bakugo. He doesn't want to fight Bakugo because they're friends. That's always been the thing. Bakugo's always scared him a little bit, but like, that's fair. All he wants people to, he sees the strength in people, but also he doesn't see the potential in himself, but also he knows he has this powerful quirk, and he knows the villains are after it, and he can't, have the villains kill his friends. He can't have that because that would defeat the purpose of, these actions he's had, these, statements. And anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys